You guys ready for your next comedian? This next comedian is one of the funniest people in the entire city. Please give it up for the hilarious Julia Corral.
Hey, everybody. Give it up for Carlos. I fucked a lot of guys like Carlos back in my 20s. Spent a lot of money on Plan B, let me tell you that. That's why I'm infertile. You know? It's fine. You guys, I've been going out a lot lately. I know that this is my going out outfit. I'm 42, forgive me. But all my girlfriends, they're getting divorced. So now we're crazy bitches out on the town. And let me tell you this. I used to really get mad when I would see older men dating younger women. Like, why aren't they dating women their age? Like, you know, but now I get it. Because I've done a lot of cocaine with a bunch of divorcees. And I don't recommend it. It's not fun. My camel toe's out. That's very exciting. I've been on TikTok lately. Are you guys on TikTok? I had just learned, this isn't even a joke. Sorry, you're not even gonna laugh. But did you guys know that when a woman goes through menopause, their outer lips get sucked back in their body? Yeah, you lose your lips. Oh my God, my groove trap's been going on, so I'm showing this now every day for 4 more years. Till it gets sucked back in my body. Google it on TikTok. Oh, you don't even have to Google it. I just told you it. It's going to be on your algorithm now. You're welcome. I turned 42 last month. And thank you. Don't worry. Don't pity me. It's fine. The way I started my day was I had to go get a physical that morning. His name's Dr. Smith. He is so fucking hot. Like, if you go to... Whew, I should have worn deodorant that morning, not patchouli. I was smelling like ass. And, because he was so hot. And let me tell you, I was like a little startled because the first thing he told me, he was like, hey, Julia, the next time you come in, you have to get your first mammogram. And that shocked me because I was like, I'm not old enough to get a mammogram. This white man doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. But then when it come time to the breast check later on in the exam, I had noticed it was a lot lower than last year's, and I was like, these are mammogram titties, you know? Don't worry, I made him honk them twice. I paid the copay. It felt like I was buying sex. It felt good, and I felt alive. But let me tell you, I have to share this story. Dr. Smith gave me the greatest pap smear of my life. He did. He booked an appointment. He's on 60th and Gleason right there on Providence. You can't get one. You know what I mean? But maybe. Like, I'm sorry. Okay, picture it. I'm in the stirrups. He has one hand in me, one hand typing. One hand in me, one hand typing. And he's like, can I ask you a medical question? And I said, yeah. He's like, can you verify that you're 5'1"? I said, yeah. Like, my feet weren't even touching, like the little stirrups. Like, my toes were pointed. And he's like, I need you to verify that you're 5'1". So aggressive. It turned me on. I could tell I was getting a little wet because the duck lips went a little further in. And I said, yeah, why do you ask? And he said, because I'm medically perplexed. Because your chart says you're 5'1", but you have the canal of a very tall woman. I know, who, me? It was the greatest compliment I'd ever been given. I felt alive. Have you guys ever been diagnosed at 8 a.m. with this supermodel pussy? No. I was like, release the records. This needs to be studied. And, like, it's hard. Like, that, it filled a wound in me. Like, I felt like it was very therapeutic to hear this because I'm not ashamed to admit it. My whole life, I've liked big dicks. And I've gotten a lot of shit for saying it. And people are like, it's because you're stretched out. And that's not true. It's because it's medical. I'm now writing off magnums on my HSA. I don't use them, just like Carlos. You know, let me tell you, I married a white guy, and this is what he did. And this is a true story. It reminded me of this. He had a box of Magnum condoms by his bed, and then I pulled out a Durex. He fucking catfished me, right? And he doesn't even have money, and I stayed. Like, what? He's not even one of the good whites, and it's fine. I did, when I went to my appointment, my doctor did say, I have good news for you. It turns out you don't have HPV anymore. And I was all, ooh. And he's like, how do you feel? And I was like, honestly, Dr. Smith, I'm just so glad I didn't tell any of my partners. Like, wouldn't that have been embarrassing? We all have it. It's not like it was chlamydia. I didn't tell him either. Like, you know what I mean? But that's not my fault. How do you find a guy that you didn't even know their first name? Craigslist connection, casual connections. Hey, Todd. Get tested. I think his name is Todd. I don't know. I'm sober, you guys. I just hit 17 months of sobriety. It's all right. It was court ordered. Drink up. I look better. Oh my gosh. No. Okay. Getting sober is boring. It takes a while to enjoy sobriety. Like, you can't do shit. You know what I mean? And so all I did was like watch TV like the first year. And I discovered the greatest television show that helped my sobriety. It's called 90 Day Fiancé. Do you guys watch this show? Oh, it's good. It's 11 seasons. It's amazing. If you don't watch the show, 90 Day Fiancé is about like mail order brides. I thought it was a show like The Bachelor. I thought it was a dating show. I don't watch The Bachelor. I don't watch any show where 14 white women vie over herpes from the same white man. That's triggering. That's high school. I don't want to go back. But 90 Day Fiancé is about mail order brides. I love mail order brides. My best friend's mom was a mail order bride. It's very sensitive. She won't admit it. But I remember I figured it out because I'd be like, how'd your parents meet? And she's like, on a business trip. And I was like, really? Your mom doesn't speak English and she has fake tits. Like, you know what I mean? I wasn't judging her. I was like, just how can I enroll in this process even though I was born here. And sometimes when I say that joke, it doesn't sound like I'm a feminist. I'm a feminist. That's my shtick. I have a full bush white pubic hair. That's me. I lift women up. Well, not all women. I do hate some women because I'm still a woman. But most women, I lift up. And so, like, when I started watching 14 seasons, like, it's always the same. And now I realize that 90 Day Fiancé really isn't a story about mail order brides. It's really an anthropology study on the Midwestern white woman. Because all these white bitches act the same. If you don't know what it's like, every season's like this. A hot-ass cute little minx from the Ukraine packs up her life, moves to the middle of America to fuck an uggo. Like a Quasimodo type piece of shit. And I'm not being judgmental. That is just, they just cast pieces of shit on this show. Episode 2. It's time for him to introduce him to the family friends at a barbecue. And no one is nice to this woman. It's so surprising. All of his white friends are so mean. They're in his ear. Dump her. She doesn't really love you. And it's like, mind your own business, bitch. Like, this guy can't even see straight. Like, what? He can't do any better. And then it always ends at a cliffhanger. Like, it's always a racist cliffhanger. She's just using you for a green card. So what? Like, this is why it's like, as an American, who cares? I just feel like if a hot-ass Ukrainian wants to fly to butt-fucked Egypt, Cincinnati, and suck some bacon grease hot dog dick, that is her prerogative. And also, that is an immigrant doing a job an American doesn't want to do. Right? Give her a goddamn parade. Oh my God. I am realizing that, like, I'm kind of like, you know, like, now that I'm sober, I'm feeling all like the bad mistakes I made in my youth. It's coming back to my body. Like, I used to go clubbing all the time, you know. I drank vodka Red Bull like they were my mom's breast milk. I was like sucking them down, you know. And no one clubbed out here, so it's really hard when I tell them that I have a mental illness, and it's called grind dancing flashbacks. And if you don't know what this means anytime I hear Outkast on the radio, I just feel phantom dicks all over my body. Just like fucking here, especially here, because I'm so short and that's where it used to hit. Hey, that's how you can see who's feeling them. Oh my gosh, pap smear and phantom dicks? Woo. On my team, sir. It's actually not funny at all. It's quite debilitating. Have you ever tried to go Fred Meyers on a Sunday when they're blasting the jams? Clean up on aisle 3, right? Because my pussy's still wet. That's the joke. Did you know somebody called me a cum dumpster the other day? I know. That was hard. I feel like I am being a little hyperbolic, though. It was just like Dr. Smith calling me, telling me I was infertile. But I think that's accurately how you get diagnosed as infertile, right? This is what it's like, 42. It's a bummer. Don't kill yourself. Don't age. Trust me. Also, like, how old are you guys? 25. The women. The ladies. 25? Oh, ooh, Capricorn. Aquarius. I don't know my sides. I thought I was like having a connection. Honestly, do me a favor. Take as many naked pictures of your body right now and like sell them online. Do it. Trust me, because you will regret it of not. Your body changes. And you know what else changes? Technology. I don't have any pictures of my like firm 19-year-old, 25-year-old body. Want to know why? Because we only had disposable cameras back then. You know who has my naked picture? That like fucking weirdo who worked at Rite Aid developing disposable film. That's who has my titty shots. And like these boobs were great. They were amazing. Cause like I was like a broke like student back in the day, but it didn't matter because when I would get drunk, I would just flash my tits and men would hand me like pizza, hot dogs, like anything I wanted. They were like a buffet. Are you listening to me? My breast used to be my Oregon Trail card. They used to be my EB titties. But they were better than that because I got nicotine, alcohol, and cash back. You can't do that. Oh, I miss those. I miss those girls. 25. Are you excited? You should be excited. That's amazing. It is. Well, it's not going by fast. You're just 25. It sounds like you don't have confidence. And I'm going to give you confidence right now. Okay. Tell me 3 amazing qualities about yourself right now. You can cook. I like hair. Okay. Nails, hair, cooking. Girl, those are 3 different categories you can find on Pornhub. Like, you know what I mean? You're not being confident and like just fucking some creeps jerking off to a beauty like you every day? You own these streets. Come on. Oh, they get better. Oh, you're fine. Did I get a chuckle out of you? Sorry, I've been watching. I just kind of watch you. I watch TikTok a lot. Do you know Pierre is Mufasa? Have you been watching? Have you guys been watching this thing? Oh, God, it's the guy who played Aaron Pierre on TikTok, and he's on the Jennifer Hudson show. And they're like, Aaron Pierre is Mufasa. And you're like just watching him because he's so beautiful, like has this beautiful smile. But then when you watch it again, it's just his like big old dong on the bottom. That's not even a joke. That's just everybody watched this TikTok. 5 million views. They had to like turn off all the fucking comments. I like wasn't even gonna watch this movie, but I'm gonna see it tomorrow. Okay, I'll end it with this one. Okay, I go to the movies a lot lately now too, because I don't know if you guys have noticed lately, but they're finally showing penises on the big screen. Have you noticed that in movies? It's the future. It is 2025. I waited 42 years long to see a good old dick. And they're not even purpose. They're just background actors sometimes just swaying there. And like for a while, I thought I didn't want to see a penis on the big screen. I was like, ew, I don't want to see that. And then I was like, why didn't I want to see the thing I want to see every day? And that's patriarchy. You know what I mean? And also, I was considering penises wrong the whole way. Like, I thought the first time I would see a penis in a movie, it would be erect. And it can't be erect because that would get an X rating. That's a porno. So the dicks are all flaccid, just like God made them. And I love a flaccid penis. I love a flaccid penis. Like, what is it about the flaccidity that I love so much? And I thought about it, and it's because I'm a brainwashed Portland liberal. So when I think about an erect penis, I think about all the atrocities of this world. War, rape, pillaging. But when I think about a flaccid penis, I start to believe in mankind again. You know what I mean? I see the potential in humanity. And that's what we all need right now. Like when I see a flaccid penis in the wild, I just want to rock it in my arms. I want to read it a bedtime story. I want to kiss it on its little tip. I want to be its mommy. But when I see an erect penis, oh, fuck it. All right, thank you guys so much.
Call her up, but she